Hello to our Ouimet Fund family. I've not been here at Golf House in weeks, but felt it was the right setting from which to reach out and connect with our latest message. I hope you're all staying healthy and safe as best you can during these unsettling times. Many of you are essential workers and remain close to the front lines of this virus. We thank you for putting yourself at risk, keeping us healthy, and or keeping our families and businesses going. Thank you for your support and encouragement over the last several weeks. Your emails and phone calls to our staff and board have meant a lot to our organization, and your generosity, particularly now, is so appreciated to our current and future Ouimet scholars. In early March, those Ouimet scholars all came home from 150 colleges and universities all over the country. And today they're learning and graduating in an online setting, grappling with the uncertainty of an internship or a job, and taking a hard look at the finances for the semester. There's uncertainty in your business, your work and family schedules, and many of us are hopeful about the 2020 golf season, what that may look like. Our staff and volunteer board, like many of you, have been working remotely and not here in our offices, but we continue to collaborate and find inspiration for how our many programs are going to move forward, and they'll be new, but they'll be effective. I'm really proud of how creative and agile our team is. We'll make it through this and perhaps come out in some ways stronger. I'd like to, first thank all the banquet sponsors a few weeks ago who generously chose to recommit their financial support, even as we announced the necessary postponement and the format changes that we were working through with the annual banquet. But in just a few weeks, we plan to have thousands now join on our website, our new website, for our first ever online banquet to celebrate and honor Tom Kite and his career with the Francis Ouimet Award. So please be on the lookout for that, and we hope you join us. Last week, another 150 scholarship applicants, hopeful Ouimet scholars, they'd yet to be interviewed, and we had to cancel those interviews. And instead, we've asked them now to submit video testimonials as part of their applications. This is a shift in format. It's a new approach, but we're thrilled with what we've heard over the past week. What the stories about what golf has meant to them, working on the course, some of their mentors, educational goals, and certainly what it would mean to receive the Ouimet scholarship. Other early season plans have been adjusted or even canceled. That's okay. We'll get back together when the time is right. And, our closest friends are what remains a constant for the Ouimet Fund. Tough times, the last several weeks, there's been a lot of uncertainty with golf, and the leaderships of our supporting clubs have made time out of their own schedules, reached out to us to confirm our partnership. And, that's so appreciated. We couldn't get to them with our bag tags in the beginning of April. We were thinking about that, and there's a lot of conversations at the clubs about just getting back open. So we're excited to continue that when the time is right. Work with our Ouimet chairs to find a plan that works for their members. And this is a program that remains a foundation, to be able to serve 450 Ouimet scholars once again this upcoming fall. Some of those protocols that hopefully, as golf opens up, are going to impact golf course employment opportunities. There's no two ways around that. Certainly, I spoke about many of the college experiences. They're gonna transform. They'll be different for our scholars. Our alumni have acknowledged those pains, both for the applicants, high school workers, and the current scholars, and they've reached out to us and our team this week and said, "How can we help?" This was tremendous. So this all-volunteer committee has already started to form a mentoring program for our graduating seniors. That's begun, and it's really an exciting follow-up to our inaugural career fair that we had last fall. So, I just want to speak to, we've started to hear some things about the financial situations for some of our scholars. It's a common side effect of this crisis for many of you, and the scholars, it's no different. They're going to look to the Ouimet Scholarship now more than ever. We're committed. Our friends are committed. We thank you to continue that support to help anyone who earns that Ouimet distinction. So, on behalf of the whole Ouimet Fund, our bag tag donors, our lifetime members, those folks who've created endowed scholarships, those banquet sponsors, the alumni I just spoke about, so many families have incorporated us into their planned giving and memorial donation thoughts. You are the ones making these annual scholarships possible. I can't thank you enough for that. So we'll continue to evolve. as the crisis and the health crisis evolves, we'll do that with the scholars, with you, and offer meaningful scholarships for these young men and women. So thank you for your support. If you have any questions about our programs, any feedback on the Ouimet Fund, please let me know. And certainly our best wishes to you and your entire family. Be safe.